She's so friendly. Such a sweet. Oh yeah.
Like I'm ready to go.
I mean, the rest of them you have to catch them like cattle. But well, I walked up and she came up and I was like, wait a second. And Oscar's like, she's not in the pen and we need to catch her. And I was like, oh man. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna walk out there. So I walked out there and she was they were jogging around because anytime we go from when we bring mules from the city out, they're wanting to run around and tear up and do all sorts. And I mean, with just like kids. And so for a minute, they're all just running around. In fact, I took some video today about it. But yeah, they're all just running around. So for a minute, they were running and bucking and kicking and doing what they do. But then, yeah, she came over and gave me a good old boop. And yeah, walked right up to her. It's always nice. Speaking of that, yeah, so Camellia just came back from vacation. She's been out for 8 weeks. Yeah, 8 weeks. She'll come back for a couple months and then she'll go back out on vacation for a little bit longer. We just had some other mules that needed to cycle out. Jelly Roll went for retirement. So I got video of him going out today and rolling and having fun. And then Lou went out for vacation. And Leah went out for vacation along with Miss Kentucky. So they all went and they're going to do probably 8 weeks and then they'll come back in. It really depends on the animal. Sometimes they stay a little bit longer. And we generally, over the course of the year, like to have them out at least 3 and really possibly 4 months. The thing about that is, at first I wanted to give them 3 months at a time. And I was like, let's just be like summer school, summer break. You just get out and you're going to be out for 3 months and just party. But a guy that has been driving mules and horses longer than I have made a comment. He said, Ben, you ever think about the fact that you send them out there for 3 months, their muscles atrophy, their mind is not as sharp, just like kids on spring break or on summer break. So what I started doing is still giving them their time, but only giving them about 8 weeks consecutively. So Camellia just came back from being out on pasture for 8 weeks. She will get a haircut. She'll get her, because mules just don't really grow a mane like horses do. It's not quite as long. They got a little bit of the donkey in them. And also working in the heat and with gear on constantly and washing, it's just easier to just what we call roach or clip that mane. So we're going to clip her and clean her up. Mules, unlike horses, do not shed as well. So horses usually, as the heat gets here, really as the days get longer, the pineal gland knows what day length is, and so that pineal gland, as the day lengthens, it knows that it means that the weather's going to get warmer, and so they start releasing their hair coat for their spring shed off. Unfortunately, mules don't always shed like that. Sometimes mules are not going to shed out till June or July, and we're working in warm temperatures. So it is very, very common for mules to be completely body clipped. And we do that. We body clip them all the way from their ears to their toes. And some of them get a little tickly when we do it, but we're very careful, and they all get used to haircuts over the course of their time with us. And again, mules, pretty much all mules get haircuts. Because if you're working them, you want to make sure that they don't have a thick hair coat in the wrong time of year, because you wouldn't want to walk around in Louisiana weather with a fur coat on.